This television series is sponsored by My Wellness by Nature. Coming up on the So Thrive series. Can I hug you?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Frank, your stories. I'm in shock. That's how you guide your wellness every day. You just live that way instead of waiting till you get sick. Whew. People are looking for natural remedies. That is something the Mayan culture has always done. Oh my gosh, that is a tweetable. Hello again, Thrive Tribe, and welcome to my joy journey. One that empowered, educated, and healed me after a year where everything changed. If you've followed me at all, you know that I am all about living full out in the courage zone. I've been inspired now more than ever to receive knowledge, choose to live in strength, love, and faith. Life is all about the choices we make, and we can choose joy. I have accepted the challenge to share what I learned from my world about what it means to truly thrive. All of this with people that want to heal the planet. If you know me at all, this screams So Thrive Tribe. That's where our So Thrive joy journey begins at Destination Mind, Body, and Spirit Healing. The producers of My Wellness by Nature were thrilled to learn of a wellness retreat created with these principles in mind. When we were finally cleared to move about the planet in hopes of changing our viewers' lives, we charted our course for discovery and adventure, packed our camera bags, and our positive vibes. After a breathtaking ride across the sky over some of the most jaw-dropping views I have ever experienced, we arrived at our tropical destination nestled in the massive swaying palms alongside a peaceful river peninsula. One of the most charming characteristics I am immediately taken by is that the culture here reminds me of a time before technology ruled our lives. A land where we cross a river hand-cranked by dedicated, and I should add, strong Belizeans. And I can't help but take a moment to notice that all this takes place at what we stateside would consider a glacial pace. No one around us seems to mind, and I absolutely love that. Operation Slow Your Roll and Just Be in the Present Moment has begun. And it occurs to me that in a time and place where we spend so much of our time attempting to connect to one another, perhaps disconnecting is a better solution. At least for this experience anyway. Y'all, talk about a wellness program. An amazing day already.
Yes.
Am I going to call you Chef Hops?
Chef Hop sounds great to me.
Okay. Y'all. Can you think of a more perfect way to get centered and take in the surroundings than starting our first day with sunrise yoga led by a beautiful Belizean instructor named Ashanti?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for allowing me to guide your practice this morning.
Look at this gorgeous woman. This is Ashanti. Followed by a truthful, keep it real conversation over a nourishing breakfast. I wish this was smell-o-vision so you could smell Chef Hop's morning magic. Good morning. This is so my jam.
Inhale, extended mountain pose, reach up. Now, as you do this pose, I want you to think about how you stand in your life. Yoga is that balance between effort and ease. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, jumper, step back, high to low plank. All the way down. Thank you for bringing this group of people together, this wonderful group of people together to make connections, to take us on our journey to wellness.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I had such an amazing release during yoga. Oh my gosh.
That's what it's for. Let go of what you don't need. So it starts from being just, okay, I want to be able to do this cool pose, to like, wow, I can do much more than what I thought I was capable of. And then that transcends from physical to emotional to mental to in your life, like doing things you didn't think you could do. It's very powerful.
That's why I loved your quote when I put that on Instagram.
Letting go on the mat allows you to let go in life. It does.
So literally and figuratively, because you can feel your body
opening up.
And then you're like, I'm going to get out and implement this in the
Yes.
real world with things that come at me and be resilient and open and strong at the same time.
Yep.
It's so good.
That's what I love teaching, because I'm like, at first I thought yoga was just this thing that you do on the mat for an hour and then you forget about it. My teachers were like, no, it's about how can you take the lessons that people learn on the mat and help them to apply those things in life, because you have 23 other hours to live. I have loved yoga for years, but discovered, thanks to the beautiful Ashanti, that yoga isn't just stretching and moving and breathing, it's so much more. I have literally learned life lessons, found mental clarity and strength on the mat for life off the mat. What's even better, it's for everyone and you can take it with you anywhere. Now think, what do you need to drop? What do you need to let go of to achieve that goal on or off the mat? It's so easy to blame other people for our crap. But we have to look in. It starts with us. Wow, these women are so beautiful, so resilient, so passionate, with this calm but powerful confidence. I could listen to them talk all day.
Coming up next on So Thrive with Tiffany Hendra.
And I was like, it doesn't matter to me if everyone says no. I need to say yes.
Oh my gosh, that is a tweetable. Are you ready to feel better? Are you ready to think better, move better? Are you ready to look better? Are you ready to get out there and do better? At My Wellness by Nature, it is all about the art of better living. We all have different needs. We all have different body types. We all have different lifestyles, different jobs, the family dynamic. So what's going to work for me may not work for you, and vice versa. It gets overwhelming if someone says, this is the only way to do something. So what makes it really unique is that we put the power in your hands. We bring you the information, and then you are empowered to create your own wellness path. How cool is that? So My Wellness by Nature has created this whole team, this whole community to bring you all of this information, all of these tools to put in your toolbox and guides your wellness rather than treating your illness. It becomes a lifestyle. It's not just, again, the craze, the diet, the workout routine, what latest yoga class. You're gonna find what works for you, and it truly becomes a new life. Why am I a part of this? Because I have been flat on my back, not able to get out of bed, depressed, my body riddled with pain. Your body temple, it's supposed to be a temple. I treated my body like a trash can. And it has been a long journey to figure out my own wellness path and what works for me so that I can live vibrant. And now I want everyone to feel amazing, live their most lit up life so that you can walk in purpose. We all want to be of purpose, right? So it starts with us. That's why it's my wellness by nature. We're not just gonna shove all this information at you and your head explode and then you've got to go home and like, I gotta do this by myself. And that's often when failure happens because you don't have accountability. We are all in this together. So all of the contributors, myself, this is a community. We're in this together, and I'm telling you, when we start to heal ourselves and then collectively we join and do this together, we really will help heal the world. I am so proud to be creating Generation Wellness together. As we embark on our journey down the historic Macaw River toward destination waterfalls and ancient exploration, I quickly gather from my conversations with our guides that they not only live off their land, but live for their land. How cool is that? They absolutely respect and even cherish their rich ancient history, much of it still alive and thriving today, and they are so proud to share it with everyone. I can't help but feel overjoyed as I observe those around me enjoying just being present in the moment. Like Jugarundi Shores owners Mickey and McKaylee, our hiking guide Brainerd, our boat captain Robert, who is quite the comedian, local photographer David, and a brilliant, beautiful Mayan medicine woman. Who could ask for a better crew aboard a riverboat adventure in Central America? I mean, come on. Floating down the river with these passionate local tour guides definitely has its perks, like juicy grilled chicken seasoned with Belizean herbs and spices from Brainerd's own garden, and crisp veggies and fruit grown at a nearby Mennonite farm community that we are visiting in the days to come. Brainerd, who is like a brother from another mother, explains that this river to the Mayan civilization was literally a water highway connecting several key territories. Without this waterway connection, travel for trade would have been highly treacherous due to the high rocky terrain that towers over nearby Guatemala. What a surreal feeling traveling down the very same waterways as the ancient Mayans.
Don't worry about getting a little wobbly. That's okay. That's a part of the practice. 1, embrace every part. Release. Pulling in the abdominals, core engagement. 2, connecting with that center of ourselves. 1, release.
Ladies, a little dessert.
Oh my gosh. You want to start that blog? You want to write that book? You want to get certified to teach yoga? Now's the time. I say that about meditation, and you know, a lot of women that I work with in Texas, it's very new to them. And I said, it's not just 10 or 15 minutes sitting in your meditation chair. You can have a meditative state and all throughout the day.
Yes.
Right? And practicing on your breathing. Breath is everything.
Exhale. Yeah, this is to feel good. Wake up the spine. Breathe in and out. Inhale. Exhale. No one believed that you could be a full-time yoga teacher back when I did it. And I was like, it doesn't matter to me if everyone says no. I need to say yes.
Oh my gosh, that is a tweetable.
I need to say yes for myself, because if I don't, no one will.
Yes.
And I had no support. So everybody was like, this is not gonna work. And I'm like, it's okay if I try and fail, but it's not okay if I don't ever try.
1000%.
So I created my possibility. by showing them you
Oh,
can.
that is so good.
You can make a living doing what you love.
Absolutely.
Even if you've never
Absolutely.
seen it before. Engage that back leg and lift the arms up. Bend the front knee towards 90 degrees if you don't have any knee issues. Chest is up. Exhale, high to low plank. Y'all are so good.
It's as if I can feel the intersection of ancient and modern civilization under my skin, in my bones. Then I'm aware of another intersection in my heart, one with these people. They are family now. Once we reach our destination on this majestic river journey, we soak up the fun and break out the drone for a better view of the gold at the end of this most glorious rainbow. We are on the Macaw River in Belize, southern Belize. It is magical. We've got waterfalls over here. Just saw a rainbow. There it is. The founder of Jaguarundi Shores hooked up for us. These people, oh my goodness. Co-founder of My Wellness by Nature. Hey. And there's Robert photobombing with a beautiful woman. I know she learned from one of the most famous shamans here in Belize. And she is all about medicinal plants and keeping that alive here in Belize, passing on the Mayan culture. It was such a bucket list moment to come down this river and park right here in front of the waterfalls. I mean, this was a perfect setting. I am with a female medicinal teacher of plants here in Belize, Salome. Yes. I'm so glad that you're here and taking the time to meet with me. Is it truly a state of wellness, overall body, mind, and spirit from the inside out?
Yes, everything comes first with prayers.
I love that.
And whenever you're going to take a plant, a leaf, a root from a tree for medicine,
If I went and grabbed something.
yeah, it won't work. You have to pray and ask that plant to.
I love that.
Yeah, so and then you have to have that belief in you, and then back in the days, we didn't have a lot of houses and things. It was most bushes, so you would always have a little path that you could go walk and inhale the fresh air and everything. So all of that is what.
And I call that forest bathing. I'm part Japanese. The chlorophyll and it's anti-inflammatory. It's so
That's
healing.
beautiful.
And so you're so blessed to have this
Yes.
around you everywhere. People are looking for natural remedies to treat wellness, to be well, instead of just waiting till they get sick and treating an illness. That is something the Mayan culture has always done.
Yes, here.
Generations after generations. So you are trying to keep that alive. It's typically done by men. So I love the empowerment of a woman learning to pass this on. So how has it changed and what are you trying to keep alive?
Because in every culture, modern life, technology, everything just knocked out everything. And the Mayas, we have a few that really kept their culture here in Belize, and they're in different areas of the country.
I know in the States, everyone thinking of building their immune system, they are afraid of COVID. How do you see the people with the Mayan background and you have all of this knowledge with the herbal medicine? Are you finding there's maybe a resurgence of people that are getting more interested in it and paying more attention to building up their immune system and taking natural paths?
Yes, because I guess this pandemic that happened opened the minds of people, and it really brought them to know, okay, this is what God gave us, so we need to use it.
Yes.
The main thing that we usually have here is the nopal.
Nopal, okay.
Nopal is for headache and fever, that's the main thing. Then we have fever grass that we call a lemongrass.
Yes, I have some. It's also good for anxiety.
Yes, that's very relaxing tea.
Yes.
And then the lemongrass is good for cold and flu, and then especially like these times, we're suffering with this virus and stuff. So we really encourage them to drink that. Eggshell is one of the gods that we use mostly with our bush medicine because she's the goddess of healing and of fertility. And a lot of women, they can't conceive and things like that, so they would go to a herbal doctor and ask for the blessings and prayer, and then they would give them certain kind of herbs. So that would help, and they have a couple people still do that, while others would just go to the doctor and get a surgery, get whatever.
Eat in vitro and
yes,
the infertility.
all of those, yeah.
Right.
So
yeah, it is about the belief. It's so important. So thank you for continuing to educate people and being a teacher of this.
I'm really glad, and I'm happy doing it also.
Yeah, it's passion.
Yes.
I can tell.
Yes.
It's a passion.
Stay tuned for more So Thrive with Tiffany Hendra.
Do you pop out of bed and you're like ready to go? If you're getting up in disarray, the house is going crazy, the kids are screaming, the dog's running around, you get on your phone and start scrolling, or that friend that texted you in the middle of the night some crazy toxic drama text. Oh, you forgot to eat breakfast. Of course. By lunch, your day is ruined. Oh, did you stop and meditate, pray, honor yourself? I was one of those people, I would jump out of bed in a panic and just like a mad woman. But when I learned to stop, take a few deep breaths, really was pivotal in my journey, my spiritual journey, my healing journey. Think of it as a meeting with yourself, with your higher power, with Source, with God. A time for you to sit with your thoughts, get primed for the day. So even if you just carved out and started with 15 minutes of quiet, if you could do it in a separate room. I get up, I come down, I have a big glass of lemon water, I start the coffee. I need a lot of God and I need a lot of coffee. I like to light a candle, play some soothing music, not music with lyrics because then you're trying to sing the song, just beautiful music, few deep breaths, honor yourself, take a moment to visualize how the day is gonna go. Maybe you have an important meeting. Maybe you want to close that deal. Maybe you have a meeting at your child's school that might be a little bit stressful. Whatever it is, maybe you have a date tonight. So plan ahead, visualize it, set yourself up for a successful day. I invite peace in every day. When you are at a place of peace, I always tell women that is when you are at your most powerful. When you're at a place of peace and power, you can roll with the punches a little bit easier. I challenge you. Take some time for yourself every morning. Don't get on the phone, and you'll see how your life is going to change.
This television series was produced by My Wellness by Nature, creating Generation Wellness together. See more at mywellnessbynature.com.
My husband's a musician, and he came from Australia and left his family to follow his dream in America. And the same thing, it's like, oh, you're an artist. That's something you do on the side.
Right.
Right. He's making a living doing and sharing his passion and his talent. And to me, that's the ultimate success.
Exactly.
When society teaches us the opposite, right?
That one good thing that's come out of COVID is many new young business women have started up. Everyone is going online.
Guess what those businesses are? something creative, artistic.
Yes, creative, yes.
That is
And a lot of
exactly
them are run by women.
I
They
love it.
started by women.
I noticed that they're tagging each other,
Yes.
supporting each other more. So that is one really, really good thing that has come out of Believe.
I mean, obviously, we've had COVID. I've had some health scares recently. So to come here and just decompress, I'm all about grounding. The first thing I had to do was take my shoes off and put my feet on the earth. Like the blessings that came out of that big burden. Yep. Huge blessings.
And now I'm still
Wouldn't
running
have thought
it.
about it before.
Yep.
And the money, I call it money while you sleep. I have an online course as well, and I'm like, I'll get a little email, bing, you know, and it's like, oh, cool.
Be grateful for the challenges. They make you see what is possible. Make you
us into the
being creative.
I love it. And thank you for the class today. It was so awesome.
Thank you. Thank you
After
for
the travel yesterday, it was perfect.
As we glide down the sunset reflection back to Jugarindy Shores, I'm aware of another intersection. The fact that we all experienced COVID together, no matter where we lived, it has impacted all of our lives regardless of country, religion, beliefs, goals, failures, successes, or who we believe we are.
Dad, how long ago was that?
Yum! It's taught us something critical. How strong we are if we only choose to thrive. And I realize at this moment that we all have become thrivers in one way or another.
We know you.
The vibe in here. Oh my gosh.
And after discovering the many varieties of experiential healing, as Mickey Powers calls it, I smile and take a deep breath of gratitude. And to think, this was only the first day of the joy journey.
Coming up next week on our So Thrive 3-part series, we flew TV and wellness personality Dr. Derek Da Silva from New Jersey to Texas for an insightful conversation about the secrets to better living.
That's where my journey started. My grandmother said to me, "You're going to be a healer." We have to find joy in the simple things. It's called oxytocin and endorphins. That's what it's called.
Also, continuing our Belize Joy Journey discoveries.
You guide your wellness every day. You just live that way instead of waiting till you get sick.
We experience the rare privilege of spending time with Belizean Mennonites, discussing how they manage their health in a more primitive but successful way.
Frank, your stories. I'm in shock.
We also travel from the east to the west coast as we uncover the art of better living from My Wellness by Nature medical contributors.
A lot of doctors get comfortable with being comfortable. They don't want to feel like they don't know something. The average testosterone level for men has dropped 200 points.
This is not an overnight fix. I have been on this journey of tweaking. Things started leveling out and then get the levels checked again.
Unfortunately, a lot of people just feel like they're doomed or that they have a certain number of symptoms and that defines who they are. They were given a diagnosis and now that's who they become.
We'll see you here next week on So Thrive with Tiffany Hendra.